we're going to be multiplying thirds. The first example is the square root of 7 times the square root of 2, and we're going to be using the fact that the square root of a times the square root of b is equal to the square root of a times b. So here we have the square root of 7 times 2, which gives us the square root of 14. Okay, the next example, the square root of 10 times the square root of 5. Well, 10 times 5 is 50, so we get the square root of 50. Now we can simplify this further. Think about the square numbers that we used in previous videos. 25 times 2 is 50, and 25 is a square number. So if we separate that out, we get the square root of 25 times the square root of 2, which gives us 5 root 2. Okay, the next example, 2 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 6. Okay, well, the square root of 3 times the square root of 6 is the square root of 18, and we've got the 2 in front there. Now, 9 goes into 18, so we can split 18 into 9 times 2, so we get 2 times the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. So the square root of 9 is 3, so we get 2 times 3 is 6, and then 6 root 2. Okay, the next example, 3 times root 5, and in a big bracket, root 5 minus the square root of 8. Well, we have to multiply the first terms together. So 3 times root 5 times root 5. Well, we know that the square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is just 5. So we get 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay, next we get 3 times the square root of 5 times the square root of 8 for our second term. So do the whole numbers first. So 3 is on its own. Excuse me. Then we have 5 times 8 is 40. So it's 3 times the square root of 40. Okay, let's think about that. Now 40, let's think about the factors of 40. Does a square number go into 40? Well, 4 goes into 40. Let's have a look at that. So let's separate the square root of 40 into 4 times 10. Okay, so the next step, 3 times, well, the square root of 4 is 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, and we still have the root 10. So the answer is 15 minus 6 root 10.